Well, hello everyone. Mr. Sunshine, Rolls-Royce technician Eddie coming to you live right here, right now in a beautiful 87 degree sunny South Florida day. And what we have here, we're going to give you a little tutorial. I started my own Rolls-Royce forum here a few months ago. I was actually on one from the United Kingdom where they have, I don't know how many thousand people watching, only a handful actually post. And I joined their group several months ago, and they weren't too happy with the American Mr. Sunshine in the way I present myself and the way I posted my pictures. I guess it must have been a little too much for them guys that sit there and eat tea and crumpets all day. So I was kicked off here about a week ago. I rejoined it and posted a few of the rebuilds and stuff like that. And as for the purists out there, they don't even want to see this. Well, you know, in the United States of America, this is how we do things. These are all brake pumps here that have been sent in for rebuild. I actually just delivered 6 of them to a client that needed them right away. So what we do here, you can take a look. This is the actual housing. These are between 40 and 50 years old. You can see the corrosion down in there. Pistons, plungers that are totally rusted. They're down inside here, locked up, froze up. You have these are the normal springs. You're going to get some that have the springs that are split in half. They're busted. They're just worn out. They're shot. So you have to take them apart. You have to rebuild them and do what you have to do to get the job done. So in one of my videos, everybody was curious to know how I do so many. I've done over 150 brake pumps over the time so far, over 200 accumulators. So I pretty much know what needs to be done. Never had a recall, never had a call back, never had an issue of anything leaking over the years of rebuilding these. So what I did was one of my videos, I glass bead the outer housings. I put it in a glass bead cabinet that I have and then clean up. Well, that was the end. Oh my God, these guys from Australia and the guys from UK, they all went insane. Oh, you can't do that. That ain't right. You can't do that. I says, what are you talking about? Oh, there's close tolerance, all of this kind of bullshit. Well, you know, when you're looking at a 50, 60-year-old pump, all right, you tried to explain to them. So trying to explain doesn't work. So you got to do a little tutorial video so that maybe they can understand. Maybe they've never taken one apart. Who knows? Even if they did, I don't know how they cleaned it. If they're going to leave it like this and send it back out, I got news for them. But what we're going to do is give a little tutorial. This is an exploded view of a brake pump right here. This is the outer housing. We'll start with the outer housing. This is one that just came in. This is just one that I just took a few minutes and just cleaned up, polished it up. We're still going to polish the inside here. You can see the corrosion in there. That's all got to get cleaned up inside there as well. This is the brake pump, the outer housing. This is the inner sleeve. This first inner sleeve that's up here on top holds this little valve. It actually has this spring, and it has the retainer in here. This actually slides in there, holding everything together, along with the C-clip, or the clip that goes in here and holds it all. This is the metal specials. This is a special metal washer here that they Rolls-Royce used with a wave washer, and then the outer ring that holds those two together once it's down, this down inside. This is actually the sleeve that the piston rides in and out of. There's an O-ring in there, a hidden O-ring that belongs down inside there. You can't see it from where I'm showing you, but it's back in there up against the wall, so you wouldn't be able to see it unless I sent a camera down through there. This is the spring that this actually rides on in there. Once you have this inside, this spring goes in, mounts like this, and the plunger operates. There's also a piece that fits on here that takes up the slack between the bottom of the piston, just like that. So there you have it, and then you have the C-clip on the back side. So the outer housing can get cleaned, it can get polished. It makes no difference because this merely slides down in there. It's so rusted and corroded, it's not going to go down in there right now. Get that pushed out of it. There it is. So this all has to be cleaned. Now, nobody is glass beating or sandblasting the inner sleeve of where this goes. This is all going to have to get cleaned up in here. And the way I clean them is with a Dremel tool. That's right. You use a Dremel tool with various size wire wheels, and you take your wire wheel, you slide it in the hole. Look at all the shit coming out of there just by this one time with the wire wheel. So now you're going to take this, you're going to clean that inside. You can see now it's a nice little cleaner in the inside of here. We're going to take that. Look at the junk coming out of this. Look at all that corrosion. Now I had the glass beater on this. I would look at this. It's all going to get cleaned out. And then after you glass beat it, you take your wire wheel, you polish it. You see down inside? I haven't even started. And already it's like a mirrored finish in there. All right, so we're going to just keep cleaning that up. We then have a different wire wheel that'll fit down through here. You can see the rust and the corrosion here. I don't know how these Australians and these English from the United Kingdom are rebuilding their pumps, but I got news for them. Unless you're using that, I'd like to know how you're cleaning this. Huh? How you cleaning this? You got all of the corrosion on here. You're talking about tight, close tolerances and all of that bullshit. When you're talking about rebuilding a pump, that's what you got to do, okay? Love it or hate it, learn to live with it. The American invasion knows what we're doing here. This isn't like we just started this yesterday. This is a broken spring, all right, from one that was corroded. Actually, I think it came out of this one. It was so corroded, that it was just seized up inside the housing. So you tell me, in your close tolerance and precision, when you've got seized up plungers all rusted out in there, tell me how you're going to get it out, huh? The bottom line is when you're getting them shipped in from around the country and around the world, and you have everybody giving you positive reviews on eBay and stuff like that from 100%, it's kind of hard to tell me that we don't know what we're doing. Now, I took this one and just stuck it on, just cleaned it. Took 30 seconds to take it from what this is to what this is. All right. So by using the wire wheels, by cleaning the inside, all right, this plunger, all right, only operates this to go in and out. Okay. This is only moving up and down. So when you're talking about close tolerances on the case, you're incorrect because nothing is moving against this case. It's actually locked in there. This is on this side. This is on this side. Okay. And nothing else is moving. All right. Other than what's inside the sleeve. So there it is. Little tutorial for the United Kingdom and the Australian guys. Love it or hate it. This is what it's all about. Mr. Sunshine, Rolls-Royce Technician Eddie, coming to you live here in sunny South Florida. Thank you for watching.